Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Iris Budgets. In today's video, I am going to be cash stuffing for the first week of April. So I hope you're all well. Disclaimer, I've been to my niece's christening today. It's Sunday. And I may or may not be a little squiffy, but oh God, we'll just, see how it goes. If I think this is really deplorable, then I'll delete it and start again. But yeah, I've had such a lovely day. I've had a really busy week. Like, I was away in London for most of last week. Went Monday, came back pretty much Friday. Yesterday, Saturday, I was busy all day. Went to a party last night, a 30th party for my cousin. And then today we've had my niece's christening, baptism. Rather, because we were raised Roman Catholic, so baptism today, lovely. Had a lovely Sunday lunch. If you're in the northeast, please go to Wylam Brewery for a Sunday lunch because it is chef's kiss, unreal, so nice. And yeah, I need to cash stuff because I should have done this yesterday and I haven't. So right, today I'm going to be cash stuffing £365. So I've got 50 and 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 340, 345, 50, 55, 60, 65. So £365. I hope you've all had a lovely week. After raining for what seems like 40 days and 40 nights, today was beautiful, bright sunshine, cold, but in the sun was just lovely, really lovely. Right, so I need to figure out what I've got left from the last week, which is not very much. Even though I've been away most of the week, I feel like I've spent quite a lot. So we've got £4 for the Budget with Ira challenge. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, what's that one? Oh, I've got my contact lenses in for a change, so I can't bloody read it. 70, oh, it might be the Platinum Jubilee coin. So I'll put that to one side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 50 pences. And Errol, again, not very much. Right, okay. So nothing in groceries or fuel or spending. I've got some money to go back to the bank, and then I've got 2 5s to put towards the £5 challenge. Right, so let's restuff this for the next week. So groceries is going to get £50, so 20, 40 and 50. This is still working for now, but come mid-April, I need to rebudget because bills are changing. So my council tax is changing, my energy is changing, but it's going down slightly. So yeah, I need to rebudget for what's going to happen over the next few months before my holiday. And then after my holiday again, I'll probably rebudget and figure out what I want to put towards envelopes and savings. Fuel is going to get, is it? Yeah, £20. And then spending, did I move that in the end? I think I did. I forgot to move it last week. So it should be in the right place. So spending is going to get 35. So 20, 30 and 5. But then I'll do this infinity challenge. And whatever I land on, I'll put towards a sinking fund later on. Enroll with it. And if you haven't already, please check out My Money Matters Esther, because she has created a Roll With It challenge and I think it's amazing. So please have a look at it. Okay, 0, which means I stay where I am. God's sake. So another £20 will go towards a sinking fund later on, which means I've got £15 for spending for this week, which is fine, Okay, so that's it for my cash wallets. Okay, so now moving on to sinking funds. So hair and beauty, I don't know if I spent out of this or not, but I've got £100 in the bank for hair and beauty, and I'm going to add 20. So I've got 120 in hair and beauty. Clothes, I've got 100 in the bank and I'm going to be adding 10. So 110. Nights out, I have spent out of here because I spent some money today, but I've got £20, which I can't believe, and I'm going to be adding £5. So 25 now in nights out. Yoga is going to get £10. So I now have 20, 40, 50. So what I'm going to do with yoga, there's a few different options with the hot yoga, the hot pod yoga that I go to. You can buy a 4-class pass for a month. You've got to use it within a month, which is £38. But because I go away quite a lot with work, I don't think that's going to work out for me. So what I'm going to do is buy a 10-class pass when I've got enough money, which I think is 90 odd pounds, but you've got a year to use those 10 classes. So I don't think it'll take me a year, but I just think it's better value for money for me to save up to buy a bigger pass, which will last longer, and I can sort of stretch that out over maybe a few months. So I've got 50 in there, so I need another 40 odd to buy the 10 class passes. Okay, books isn't getting anything, but we've got, I did spend, so I've got 15 left. I tell you what I bought. There's a friend of mine who I've known since school. She's one of my best friends. She's always struggled with her weight, okay? She's quite a large girl and she's always struggled to lose weight. So she's basically been diagnosed at 41 with type 2 diabetes, which is really scary. It's really frightening. And she was put on this program, which is a year. And basically she pays for meal supplements, shakes and things like that. And in the first 12 weeks, it's a really restricted and strict. It's like 800 calories a day. And she has an evening meal that is from this same company. It's basically like a risotto or they just look terrible. Anyway, it probably works for some people, but she's really struggled. She said she's not been hungry, but she feels deprived because the food she's eating is really quite limited and feels like just rehydrated nonsense. So I've said to her for years, and I've done this for years, right? And it's not usually just been about weight loss because I'm not very big. I'm not big at all. I've practiced fasting for years. So you have an eating window where you basically don't eat outside of the window, and then when your window opens, you eat. I started with an 18-6 window, so I didn't eat for 18 hours, and then I would eat between, say, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. So you have an 8-hour window, and then I migrated towards having perhaps only one meal a day. Now, it sounds really restrictive, and it is, but actually, it's a mindset, and there are so many benefits from fasting. I can't even tell you the benefits. You go through a stage called autophagy, where your cells get rid of their waste. You have a lot of energy and you save a lot of money, let's be honest. So I basically said to her, there's a book by an American lady called Jen Stevens called Delay, Don't Deny. And it's all about knowing that you want to eat something later on in the day, but you just delay it. You delay what you want until your eating window opens. And she advocates to start with a 5-hour eating window, so between, say, 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. So a window opens at 5, she eats maybe a snack, a meal. You don't go overboard in that time because that's obviously counterproductive. So anyway, I'm talking a load of nonsense, but I bought this book for my friend to say, look, read the book. This is an alternative to what you're doing. It's less restrictive, I think, to what you're doing now. And actually, your body doesn't need to eat all day, every day to lose weight. You know, ultimately, you're either burning sugar that you've eaten or you're burning your fat that you're storing. And if you switch your body to burning fat, you'll lose weight. It's as simple as that. You don't have to do a lot of exercise. That is a bonus. But if you just make sure you're eating right, you'll lose weight. So I bought her this book called Delay, Don't Deny. I would highly recommend it to read, and I sent it to our address. And I said, you know, don't take any notice of the advice if you don't want to, but it's an option for you. So, right, shut up. Home is going to get £10. So I now have 100 in the bank and then 20, 40, 50, 60 in home. Garden is going to get £5. So I have 20.45 in garden. And gifts is empty because basically I bought my niece a christening baptism present and I've totally forgot in my birthday binder. I should have included my brothers-in-law and I haven't. So their birthdays have been in the last week and I've had to basically scrat around for the money to buy them something. I just bought them drinks and some face like wash stuff. So I need to be better for next year. I need to be more prepared to buy them presents because they're very important to me. My two brothers-in-law, they're the only males in the family apart from my dad and the dog. So I'm going to buy hopefully some envelopes from Ira. I don't know if he still does the ones that I want, but I'm going to put them in my birthday binder so I'm prepared for next year. But it's not getting anything gifts and it's empty. So that's it for my variable binder. Okay, so moving on to birthdays. So because I forgot about my brothers-in-law, I've basically stolen from Hermione. She has nothing. So we're starting again with Hermione, who is my eldest sister's daughter, and she's going to get £20. Her birthday is not till the end of May, so we're all right with stealing from her. We should be okay. And then I'm going to move on to my sinking funds, and I don't have any pens, so bear with me. Okay, so we're going to start with insurance. So insurance this week is going to get £20. So we have 200, 300 in the bank and then 20, 40, 50. So 350 is in insurance. So I can colour in 2 houses. Car tax is going to get £5. So I have 20.35 in car tax. And I can colour in another car. Car maintenance is getting skipped. It has 100 in it. We did condensing in the last video if you've missed it. So we condensed all the binders. Kingston, which is my property maintenance, is going to get £5. So I have 20.35 in Kingston. And I can colour in, which is what I promise is a lawnmower, but also looks like a T-Rex. Home maintenance and appliances are getting skipped. So Jordan is empty because I unstuffed this in my last video. So I now owe £300 to my credit card, which I'll hopefully do in the next few weeks, which is fine. So I'm going to add £100 today. So 50 and 100. Oh God, do I sound drunk? I'm so sorry. I'm so irresponsible. Like I really Do you know what? I haven't had a drop to drink as well in over a week, and it was obviously my niece's christening today, and I just thought, oh, you know, my mum and dad were driving and oh God, I'm sorry. Right. Trip fund isn't getting anything. It's getting skipped. It's got 280. Okay, so that'll do it for my sinking funds. All right, now moving on to Christmas baubles binder. So today I'm going to be adding £20. So I'll zoom it in slightly. I have had a lot of messages about my binders. I'm sorry that I had a week off, but I was away up most of last week. It was pointless me listing them because I wouldn't have been able to make any binders. So I'm really sorry, but I'm going to relist binders Monday evening, tomorrow evening, which is the 3rd of April. I'll list as many as I can. I do have to go away again this week with work, but it's only for one night. So I'll list as many as I can tomorrow evening, and then I shall post on Instagram when they're restocked. That's what I'm doing. There's a couple of things with my shop. And I'm sorry if this disappoints people, but one thing is, I'm not going to do a countdown for when things are restocked because I have to go in and physically relist the items, and I get messages after a few minutes of the time I've posted saying they can't see them, and I can't be bothered with all of that. So I'll list them, make sure they're live, and then tell everybody that they're available. The second thing is I can't do any custom binders right now. I get a lot of messages asking for various designs, different target amounts. I just don't have the capacity. I'm really sorry. I would love to be able to spend a lot of time designing at the minute and making new stuff, but I can't. I've got lots of designs and lots of target amounts within those designs, so please have a look when they're available, and I'm sure that, you know, some of them will fit what you need. If not, if they don't and you really want something custom, there are lots of people on Etsy who make very similar designs to this, with the number at the front with 2 vinyl like designs on the sides, with the treasury tags, with the binder clips. Like, they're doing it out there. So please have a look and annoy them. I'm joking. Message them and see if they can do something custom for you, because I'm sure they can. And I'm extremely grateful for how popular these are. I'm grateful for everybody who wants 1 or 2 or whatever it is. Honestly, I really, really am. I just have a limited capacity because I've got a full-time job, and I would love to do this full-time, but it wouldn't make me enough money to do that, unfortunately. So anyway, relisting tomorrow. I'm sure I'll list at least 20 or so binders, I think, which hopefully should satisfy the people who've messaged me, so that's great. Okay, right, moving on. Okay, so now we're moving into my savings challenges binder. We're starting with Rainy Day, and Rainy Day is going to get £20. So we have 500, 700, 900 in the bank, and then 920. So we're just 4 off from being able to buy a new iPhone. Amazing. So 920 now in Rainy Day. And then my energy fund is getting skipped. I've got 220, 230, 235 in the bank. Because I kind of forget to fill, I might get rid of this and either make my own energy tracker or buy one. So if anyone's got any recommendations of like an energy tracker, then please let me know and I might purchase it. All right, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We're at the final week of Q1. I think I'm a bit gutted. But this was to buy a Dior ring. I've had a look, it's £310. So I'll take £10 out of somewhere because today it's getting 10. So we have 250, 270, 290, 300 in the bank. Sorry, 300 saved rather. Yeah, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. So Q1 is done. I'm going to do a Caro Cash challenge completed. I haven't bought Q2 or downloaded it. I don't think my budget will stretch. I think I need to concentrate on other envelopes, so I'm going to leave this. But I've saved £300 with Q1 and I'm so happy with that. I can buy the ring that I want. You can all judge it and tell me it's ugly, and we'll all be happy. We'll all be happy. Great. Right, Sparks of Joy and Build a Buffer are going to get skipped. So now we do Roll With It. So I've saved £20 from earlier on from the Infinity Challenge. So now I need to roll this dice and see what I land on for to save this £20 into a sinking fund. Right, so I've had Christmas the last 2 weeks. Let's see if I can get something different. My rolling skills have not been good. Come on. 5. Birthdays. Oh, that is actually good. Because I stole from Hermione, didn't I? So let's put £20 back into Hermione. That's great. Okay, so Hermione's now got 40. She's told me she's going to be 11. And she's told me today she wanted slime. And I was like, what's her name? Hermione. I said, Hermione, are you not a bit old for slime now? And she was like, no, it's like a big deal again. And I was like, Jesus wept, is it? But now she's changed her mind. She just wants the money. So I'll either get her a voucher or give her the money. We'll see. Okay, £5 challenge. So this week I'm going to be adding these 2 5s from my shopping. So this is how we're looking for the year. Love it. Okay, and next up we've got a budget with, oh Christ, Ira. Okay, so for budget with Ira, whoopsie, we're working with, shouldn't have done that, 1, 2, 3, 4. So £4, and I think we're still working on donuts. So let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got my tool. Hold on. Well, as I've had a week off my shop, my tool is like buried in a load of storage boxes, and I cannot be chewed to get it. So we're just gonna have to use my nails. Right, so £4, which means I need to peel off 20 stickers and put them on the donuts. So, you know, just talk amongst yourselves. $19.20. Right, we made a bit of a mess of that, but that's fine. So 20 has been put on to the donuts. So I can put another £4 in here. Awesome. Okay, so that's Ira done. Next one is the 50p challenge. Now then, if you've seen my own stuffing video, I took out 2 50 pences because they were special ones, and I can't remember. There were these ones, which is the, yeah, I've got my lenses in, so I can't bloody see anything. I'm old, sorry guys. 50 pence. It's the dictionary one, I think, the Johnson's Dictionary, 1755. So I pulled them out of my envelope because I want to keep them. So I owe 2 50 pences to this. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I owe 2, which means I've got 3 to take off the challenge. So let's add them in. Oh God, we've only got one left. 1, 2, 3. One more, and we've done it the first time. That's amazing. Right, so that's the 50p challenge. And then last but not least is the penny challenge. And I've got 45. Look at how new they are. They're amazing. Sorry, 47. 20, 45, 47. So 47 is available. There we go. And that's it. Another cash stuffing for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those who've subscribed, who likes, who comments. I really, really appreciate it. I love you all. And yeah, I'll be restocking hopefully Monday evening. So keep an eye on my Instagram if you want a binder. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. All right. Bye guys.